bear in mind, rough sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Something like, let me get to my kick.
I mean, when it comes to me, Kaylee, a rough sketch is the literal meaning. So there won't be much judgment from me.
The arm in like a weird position is just showing joints. Like little robots.
Bravo, okay.
Little robots, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking like
I'm gonna say
jug of
that's
milk
kind of like what I was imagining. Like when you were talking about it. Yeah, so like a bunch of those get sent out, and like, do some of them also get to do damage to like enemy players?
Oh no, those are the ones I'll throw. The healing ones
Or the ult?
is the ult, and I think it's just gonna be covered in hearts, right? So it's like that's the damage one. And then give it a little nurse hat. You guys don't get joints. They're just sticks. Get some depth of field on that bitch.
You're going all in with this, aren't you, Kayley?
And then the healing ones have like little rainbows coming out of them. Healing rainbows.
I think you're going a bit out, like further out than you should with this kid. Going further out than you need to visually. Maybe rainbow stickers on their hands or something.
Okay. Maybe on the chest. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just rainbow stickers.
Well, because it would be my ult, so I'm thinking of how can I make it very ult-like. Maybe, okay, for my ult. It's one robot, not many. One little robot that spews healing whatever, like Mercy's healing stuff. But it just goes around crazy trying to touch as many people as possible. So it's, it's just kind of aimlessly
bouncing around.
Exactly. Not in one place for very long. It's just always on the go.
Perfect.
I'm in love. This is my character. What's my main weapon?
You said a baseball bat.
Sweet. Just a normal ass baseball bat.
Maybe the.
I don't know.
No, I got it. So, what you can do is like you can, the top of the baseball bat, you can grab like for your secondary fire. You can like basically like pull off the top.
Like grip it with both hands. Okay.
Like
yeah.
you take off the top, but like it's still connected to the bat, and like it slides back, so it's like a grip, and it fires like a shotgun.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. And I fire little robots.
I wasn't gonna say robots, but it could do that.
Well, I gotta somehow put these robots into, because
Yeah, true,
robots
true.
are supposed to be my secondary and
True,
my ult.
yeah.
Like, hold on. Like,
You're definitely though. You're more like the turbulent type than like where it's mostly you want to stay at a distance, but you have something that would help.
Not if my thing
heal,
is
your health is pretty high.
Well, cause my thing is melee. Like, my main weapon would be melee, so I would have to It'd have to be something like somewhat close range, but like not all the time. But this is kind of what I'm seeing for the bat. Like a shotgun almost, but like, oh, this one circle should be black. The circle right below the robot should be black. That's like the
Yeah, that's pretty much. That's kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Except like the top, like basically what would be the. Basically, it would be a vertical, not on its side, but that still works. It's still the same. Probably works better anywhere. Like a grip.
Oh, like straight down, like.
Yeah. I mean, the way it is there seems more feasible and easier.
Like there would be like a little latch or something right there that hooks on.
Yeah.
It clicks right there. Bang, bang, put a little trigger over it. Perfect. So, not a tank, but kind of like a Genji where it's...
Yeah.
Hit, walk away. Or like a... almost like a
I'm
Mei,
thinking,
I would guess. How much health does Mei have?
I don't know. But I'm thinking it would be basically like you'd get like 200, 250 health, and then you'd get like maybe 50 to 100 shield.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, because you'll
That could be one of my
need something
powers
to
is
get
like
you away.
a makeshift... whatever, like a... I'm imagining all these robots to be very scrappy, like they were thrown together. I'm in love with this little healing robot, though.
Kayley, that even more goes in with the Junkrat theme. Little scrappy robots. All the way from the outback. From Junkertown.
But I'm not Australian. I can't do an Australian accent. No!
Kayley.
My dream!
Kayley. You don't have to have an Australian accent to be Australian. You could have immigrated to Australia. You could have been born in the US and then moved to Australia.
You're right. But then like a giant nuclear thing happen in Australia, why would I want to go there?
It was like the Omnic Crisis, something with that. I don't know. Like I'm thinking like your character moved to Australia before the Omnic Crisis.
Ah, okay. And during the Omnic Crisis, I was like, I gotta learn how to make robots.
So,
I made
and you
this
ended
shit
up
out of robots.
And you ended up in Junkertown. And then when Roadhog and Junkrat had, I never watched the short, but they did something where they tried to get into Junkertown, and then
they tried to.
And then that's when your character saw Junkrat and fell in love.
It was love at first sight.
And it's kind of like
just imagining that one scene of like them bringing the payload thing to the whatever and trying to get in, and he just like looks up the Junkertown wall and you just see.
I'm just seeing like an Amy and Sonic thing going on, but I'm meaning like how she's totally into Junkrat, well, how Amy's totally into Sonic, and Sonic's not always into her.
Yeah.
So
totally.
it's the constant chase.
It is, and that's what I love most about it, is this, I know I'm never gonna get him.
But you gotta keep trying anyway.
But one day.
Just maybe.
So, what would I look like? Like, what would be my...
I got a kind of a silhouette, but the only thing that was colored in was like a long hair. Like it's like
Half
long
shaved,
black
kinda
hair.
like a sombra.
Kinda, yeah. And there's like a neon green stripe going in the hair. I don't know where that came from. But like that's the coloring I saw.
Alright, hold on. Definitely curly like mine though.
And I'm thinking like the long side is on the right.
It's on the left. No, you're on the right, you're right. Never mind. I sketched it out and I did it on the wrong side. So if that helps. I think I've been drawing my characters with the wrong hair my entire life. I always put it on the right side even though I have it on the left. Whatever. It's whatever.
It was meant to be. I'm thinking maybe like it'd have to be like something like I guess like somewhat patched together like it is with a bunch of the
some kind of
Junkertown.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing a lot of brown and like metal bits put into it.
Really? Because I was almost thinking like a lot of bright colors. Like almost insane, you know?
Let me look at Roadhog. Oh wow. I'm so not used to seeing a regular Roadhog. I didn't even remember like his shoulder pad and his shoulder pad was yellow and his pants were blue.
Yeah, like
the sand one that I had, that's pretty much like I was just thinking, okay, it'll be a darker brown, and wow, and I don't know exactly what I was thinking for the shoulder pad. But
you just
that
weren't.
is
It
so,
just wasn't in your mind. Yeah.
like Kiwi, like that shoulder pad is kind of I think what I was thinking. But that is so weird now, just seeing what the regular one looks like.
I know, I have Rudolph. You're right, I think I always think of, like Pigpen and like, you know, like dark pants.
Yeah. So weird. I mean, like, I guess kind of like what I was thinking would be a bit more armored kind of thing, but I don't know.
I don't know either, you see? I'm not trying to shut down your idea. I'm legit trying to...
yeah. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, what makes more sense. I mean, obviously Junkrat and Roadhog both have, like, the bright colors with their default skins. So definitely not in line at all with what I was thinking.
I know there's a lot of, like, bright colors, so I'm like, what... Especially, you gotta think I'm also a lady. So am I going more the Bridget route where it's, you know, like badass, or am I going diva, which is very colorful, very pink and blues and
maybe a cross.
Because like Somber also has a lot of pinks and.
But it's kind of like it's more like the cybernet kind of aesthetics with the coloration.
But she has like. You don't have to have pink shit for it to be cyber.
Yeah, but there's something about the pink though that she uses that makes it seem more. I guess it's more purple. There's just something about it that works well with her and thinking about like a cybernetic kind of dealio. But like maybe like a cross between like Brigida and Diva color schemes kind of dealio.
Well, okay, with my outfit. what would be? I'm gonna look up Junker real quick.
For some ideas.
Yeah. I'm almost tempted to throw on some overalls.
Do they even have that in the Outback?
Future overalls. Of course they have overalls. They're called dungarees. And that's a fact. Or dungaroos or something like that. They're under,
I've heard that
they're overalls.
word before.
Yeah. Yeah, you could look up dungarees and they're little overalls. They're cute little overalls. Lady Junker.
Just brings up a bunch of gender-bent Junkrat photos up.
Nah, it kind of brings up a lot of like steampunk and goth shit. Wait, doesn't Diva have like a Junker skin?
Yeah, she does. Like she's got 2 of those.
Hero Gallery. Is that?
Like,
what are they
like one is like the darker color scheme, and the other is kind of more the brighter colors.
I was looking at her outfit though. I'm not sure I like.
You know, like at one point I was thinking maybe goggles, but
Yeah, I don't think goggles.
especially
I don't
with the
know.
Diva, kind of too. I feel like it would be too much of a copycat.
I think I'm gonna go with dungarees.
Alright.
And maybe dungaree in like a little, some kind of like tiny jacket like that, like you know, like a half midriff jacket, something. Because it looks like a lot of things in here have jackets.
Maybe like more of a vest kind of dealio, and then like you have like a like some sort of t-shirt type of dealio under that.
I'm thinking of like,
Because it'd be
so overalls, but like one side not done. So, oh shit, I got this. Like overalls, but like they're shorts.
yeah, because
And
of
then,
the
like, some kind of like knee-high socks or something.
maybe not quite knee high, but like something in the middle, in between like regular and knee high.
Don't think I made my body long enough. Whatever. Overalls are not very like accommodating. Just some kind of like funky shoes.
I got it. Flip flops.
In socks. Oh my god, you're a monster.
I forgot about the socks.
I don't know, I kind of want that now. But my
Yep.
character would be immediately hated.
I could imagine the sound effects for her walking.
Just,
Yeah. All over the place. Junkrat would be able to hear her coming from a mile away, so she would need something a bit more accommodating. So he would be unalerted.
I don't know why, but I drew it, now I look like a child. I don't know, should any part of me be like a robot? No, I wouldn't think so. I feel like that would be too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself cool little gloves though.
But like you need to have some sort of metal something or chains or something with that junker feel. Like that, like you had a, like maybe some sort of light armoring. Like that, you found like an old car lying around and you strip some of its parts off. I mean, that's kind of like what Roadhog has going. Like just like something metal that you tore apart. Inspiration?
I just used bits of my robots.
Perfect. Like all the failed prototypes that didn't quite work out, or the ones that got destroyed.
How would I? Okay, where would that be? That would be.
So I'm definitely thinking the faces could be shoulder pads and knee pads.
I literally just drew that. Yeah. Little belt full of like
tools.
But I also think of like
robot scraps, like
yeah,
on the fly repair work. I just had the idea of like your character going to like a mangled up robot lying on the ground, like after using it and like fixing it back up to get it back and going.
I don't know, would that be like too
overpowered? No, it would leave you too exposed. If you can just launch them, it wouldn't be necessary, but it's a funny idea.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let me send you what I have now, and then maybe you can get
some clear ideas.
Yeah, once again, rough scratch. Like,
I see.
Yeah, like there's an arm, an eye, and a half a face. So yeah, a little bit of a robot. And the leg and one on the shoulder that it's kind of the mouth is open.
And I like how the socks have patchwork on them.
She does her own sewing. But like maybe like a face scar.
Maybe something that kind of goes along the forehead, maybe? Like on the left side? It kind of goes with the curve.
I'm almost tempted like a bad burn on the left side or something.
I'd say if there's a burn, like something more on the hands area. Like arm or hands.
But then you're getting into the Moira territory.
Mm.
You know what? Burns everywhere. Here we go. You got like a burn on the left side of the face, and then like a kind of like a burn going down the arm. Like very.
I mean, I can kind of see like she was trying to rig some sort of explosive, and like it went off, and like she
exploded on.
And like she blocked most of it with her left arm, but her the right side of her face got like that portion got exposed.
I could probably, if we do like that, like she crossed her arm, she probably got some on a little bit on her other arm. So I'm gonna put a little bit more kind of scarring on the other arm.
But definitely not as bad.
No. But should I have an explosive thing just to... Okay, so my abilities. How many
Maybe.
abilities?
Wait! I got it.
Abilities.
Your robots explode. The damaging ones.
Let me go back to my robot page.
Like maybe like they have some sort of explosive on the inside.
Enemies. Hold on, they run towards enemies, and if they can get a hold of one, just explode.
And I'm imagining it like being like one of the Junkrat mines, where like it'll just throw an enemy into the air.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking you can shoot out 3 of them. Like if you shoot in rapid succession, you can get 3 of them out there, and it has like a 6-second cooldown in order to get another one to shoot, or maybe like an 8-second.
I must think 10 if I can shoot 3 of them.
All right.
How about
10?
3 in between each one, but like when I run out 8. You know, kind of like the
If all of them get destroyed, then maybe like it cuts out 2 seconds from the cooldown, so that would be a bit complicated. So maybe like 9 or 10 seconds.
How does Symmetra's turret work?
Basically, it's near instant. Basically, it's a one shot and they're done. So maybe like 3 shots or something, or like a fully charged Hanzo bow will be fine. To take like 1 arrow, will do it like a fully charged.
I mean, how does her turrets work? Like, how do they? What's their thing? Like, how long does she have to wait in between each one, and then how long?
It's like I would say it's like about 4 or 5 seconds, and she gets like 6 of those that she can stick on walls. So like, it backs up fast because each one has a 6-second cooldown that it has to go through.
Yeah.
So like it'll get done with like it'll give you 1, and then you have to wait for another 6 seconds.
I like the idea of like 3 seconds in between each one, kind of like the Junkrat mine.
So like you can't just shoot it in rapid succession. You gotta have like the pause. Yeah. So 3-second pause, and then like an 8-second cooldown when you're all out.
But that's just.
Or like an 8-second cooldown to get another one to be able to shoot out.
I think my secondary is actually going to be just for that, you know, like just the melee bit. Kind of like the Mercy, where it's like...
Yeah.
But it goes towards whatever enemy's closest.
Yeah.
Robots. Expecting it to be kind of unreliable, too. What if the voice line should just be, it's unreliable, but it works.
Unreliable? I'll show you what's unreliable.
Quality over quantity, except I don't have either. I'm in love with this character.
No, or it's like, it's quantity over quality, right?
Yeah. I like the idea of somebody like talking about Junkrat and just, what? Did he mention me? Did he say something about me?
It'd be absolutely perfect. I want this character in the game now, Kayley. What have you done?
I know, I do too. I want her so bad. Oh my god.
We've opened Pandora's box now. We have the knowledge of this great addition. But it'd be so much work to actually try to get this character to come to be.
Dude, this would never work. They would never let this character be.
I mean, the thing is, they could. If they could refine her as needed, but like, she could work.
I'm telling you, if they ever, and I mean ever, like, do a create your own Overwatch whatever contest, you have to tell me so I can enter so fast.
It would be perfect.
Oh my god, I want it so bad. I want, like, one of her, skins just to be, like, everybody, like, just her in, like, a suit or something, and then, like, the little robots have, like, top hats and shit, like, little canes.
I just imagined an emote, Kayley. Like, she just pulls out, like, a photo of Junkrat and just...
Oh, and just like loving-dovingly just like holds it around, like hugs it to her chest.
Like caresses it and then hugs it. And lets out like a sigh and then that's the emote.
I want her like sitting emote to be almost identical to Junkrat. Like laying down. But like the other way. On her back or something.
Yeah, something along the lines of the Junkrat, but not exactly the same.
Who would be like... I'm still trying to think of how I can fit her into the story. Like, why would Winston call her?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Junkrat and Roadhog weren't called.
They weren't?
They're just there. So she doesn't have to be called. She could She could just be going around to wherever they were last. That could be her kind of deal.
Just following them.
Yeah. Just trying to keep up.
I love the idea of Junkrat and Roadhog leaving Australia to get away from her.
It wasn't just for their whole worldwide robbery. It was to get away.
It was like, shit. It's like one of the factors to lead to them leaving. Just, oh man, she's back.
Like, I can imagine, like, you know, like how in the, like when you're in the ship and how the characters interact with one another. Like, automatically.
Yeah.
I could...
talking to Junkrat or Roadhog would be just
I can imagine it, like, she's like, oh, I finally caught up to you guys. You move around so fast and frequently. It's like, oh, she caught up again.
Only when there's Junkrat, Roadhog, and her. If it's just Roadhog, she's like, so...
How's he doing? Don't talk to me. Like he just doesn't say much at all to her. It could just be so funny.
Just her talking junk. So what are we doing next? Where are we going next? Just like super duper fast, just like and him just like not saying anything. Like,
No. Like he just like comes up with a made up place. It's like, hey, how about you go there now, and I'll meet you, and we'll meet you there.
Oh, okay.
Like you can have like you know how sometimes you also have the alternate responses. So like you can have the main one be, all right, sounds like a plan, or like, oh, I know that trick. You've done that one to me before.
I've heard that one before. Oh, I want this so bad.
I'm telling you, we've opened up Pandora's box. The knowledge.
Oh, and then Torb straight up just like, they're in the thing and he's like, so you like robots, huh? Because he has that one with him with the going through the album with his turret.
Yeah. You should look into more of a turret. It's like something like that. It's
I don't
like
know how to make a turret yet.
And then like maybe he offers to start out with the basics, and like she just declines it without like showing she has no interest at all in it.
I love her going up to like Zenyatta or like Arisa and going, how much of you is necessary?
Or how many explosives are packed inside your bodies?
Just the Bastion, just ooh.
I could imagine like Orisa's response, like being like that of concern, or like
No, Arisa, it's how many of your legs do you actually need? Because she has like 4 legs, doesn't
yeah.
she?
Technically, I would only need 3, but if you would prefer, it remained at 4.
Aww.
Like just have her give the matter-of-fact kind of explanation.
Yeah. Bastion is just like, you don't need your treads, right?
Oh gosh.
And then for Zenyatta, it's just, oh, can I have one? Like talking about like his orbs. It's just like, no.
Genji would be hilarious.
Just, so, are you Omnic? I'm both. Oh. Okay.
They could just
Like super let down about it. Oh. Okay.
Oh gosh. The thing is, we need to next pitch this to Shade. And if the
like,
pitch
Sombra
meeting
cannot hack the things, and she's like, I don't understand why I can't hack it. It's like, well, there's no
logic to this.
Connected. No, I'm like, it's not connected to anything.
Oh gosh.
The way you put this together, it's unhackable. Oh, just kind of threw it all together.
Oh gosh. I'm just trying to think of what other characters. I mean, Diva with her mech.
I'm just thinking of like her being really into like her being like a fan of Diva too, because she's just like a gamer. It's like, wow, I've watched your
StarCraft 2
live streams. Why are you here? You just, I'm here to win. Okay.
Doomfist could be funny, like since he's
I
got
think
the robotic
idea
fist.
of her messing with Reaper would be funny too.
Oh yeah, just ignoring the heck out of her. Just like, you might end up being the one person not from Overwatch that makes the list. Just
Trying to think of like her trying to put like a
party list?
robot in his party list. Are you angry because I put the robot in your cowl? In your robes? You're angry.
Where's his... Oh man, it could be hilarious. And then it's just like, you have like a Moira line where she just, like, she's the one that initiates the conversation. And just makes some sarcastic comment to her, and she just takes it as a compliment.
You robots look like they were made from garbage. Thanks!
Oh gosh.
They were! I want this character so bad.
We need to start a petition.
We do.
I mean, people do send their hero suggestions to Blizzard. I mean,
I
that
don't
is
know.
a thing.
The idea of her being obsessed with Junkrat is such a inside joke that I don't know if it would translate well.
Well, I mean, the thing is, with that, like, I would imagine, like, I would imagine it, like, people would just would just perceive it as like an Amy and Sonic kind of dealio. And that would be the only ones that would really know, like,
Why?
yeah. But like if like any of us were like in the were allowed to be a part of like the hero announcement video or something like that, they like could explain in that what the joke is about. That would be the only way I would see that getting around.
Yeah. One day.
One day.
Tiny, if there's ever a contest, I'll enter.
I mean, Kayley, what I can do is like when I get big enough where I can introduce you to the voice actor of Junkrat.
Well, not even that. See, if you can just get my character in, I'll meet Junkrat myself. At every like BlizzCon ever, just always sit right next to him.
Oh gosh. And I could just imagine the hero trailer for her, with it like it opens and you like think it's this big serious character.
No, I like the idea of it like opening into like Junkrat and Roadhog doing something. Just like from far, it's just like pans over to like this little robot with a giant eye, like a camera, just watching them.
And then it just like leads back to wherever your character is.
Kind of like a garage or something with her in it, just like watching on like a giant TV.
As she tinkers with her robots.
And then like, as she's tinkering, she's like, oh, you shouldn't put that there. And then just hear an explosion. It doesn't even show it. Oh yeah, and she keeps tinkering.
Oh gosh. It could be so funny. Kayley.
Then like her oh, I want this so bad, zombie.
Kayley, we've forgotten one of the most important parts about this character.
Yeah.
What is her name?
I told you, it's Kayley.
But
That way
Kayley,
it's right next to the Junkrat.
we need something that's similar, like that goes along with like the Roadhog, Junkrat, that kind of theme.
Oh,
Something
okay.
with a K.
So her real name is Kayley. Like that's her
Yeah.
legally whatever name. It needs to be like she gave herself the name.
Kangarash.
No, something koala.
Koala, that would have to be, it would have to be the first part though. Unless just another, because it's gotta be that K. Like, unless, it also starts with a J.
A kiwi! A kiwi! Just the name Kiwi. That's her name, Kiwi.
And that's like a fruit in Australia?
No, it's a little bird. And it's a fruit. But it's a little
Oh.
bird.
There we go.
It's a little kiwi.
And then it pushes McCree down to the middle list.
You're right. See, this is just
It's
a perfect
perfect.
character.
I mean, it won't fix Soldier, but I'm willing to live with it.
Yeah, it will. Oh no, it would,
It would fix
Sombra down.
Sombra. So that's why I need to come up with a character.
Kiwis are like flightless little birds that are just like little round balls of fur. They're super adorable.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of an echidna.
Except it's a bird. And it has feathers. I love the idea of like her going like, oh, my name's Kiwi, and he's like, isn't that from New Zealand? Weren't they native to New Zealand? Not Australia? Oh.
I mean, Roadhog is from New Zealand.
Oh snap, there we go. Kiwi. Like the fruit? No, the bird.
And he's like, Roadhog, this is your territory. You deal with it.
Too bad you weren't recording all of this. This hour
Kayley.
conversation.
Kaylee, I can with just the snap of a button. Shall I?
Label it the podcast of just.
I didn't include that last piece that you were talking about with what to title it, but it's saved. I can put it up. I can put it up, like when I go on vacation to Maine. Like that can be like the second bonus video for that week.
Us developing an Overwatch character.
Developing the next Overwatch character with Kayley.
Two tired people develop the next Overwatch, or your next Overwatch main.
Oh, it would be perfect.
I just want this so bad. I just don't know. I don't think I'm making it. Didn't know how bad I wanted it. It really, we spent an hour after I said goodnight talking about a character that doesn't even exist and will never exist.
It hurts when you say never. It hurts.
It won't ever exist, zombie.
But it hurts to hear it, is what I'm saying. I mean, the thing is, if the video goes viral and we reach Doomfist level hype, there's a chance. That's the only way, Kayley. That's the only way.
I don't know.
Kayley.
I would do anything for this character to be in Overwatch right now.
Kayley.
Only if I get to voice actor.
Kayley. We have ways that we can achieve this. Alright? Like we can just throw $200 at YouTube advertising. So we can get the video onto as
$100 each.
And we get the video put on as many screens as possible. And then
start a petition.
And like put a petition in the comments, like not comments, but like in the video description.
The description, yeah.
And then like
and it just
also
says make Kiwi a character.
And we also like and if we're really willing to go the extra mile, make 100,000 YouTube accounts and watch the video with all of those accounts.
It's only like 50,000 each, zombie.
No, each of us makes 100,000, 200,000 in total.
I'm telling you, $100 each. Let's do $200 worth of like YouTube ads.
Gosh, I need a job.
Like I want one of her voice lines just to be like her like, we got Billy and Joe and just like naming her robots. Junkrat Jr.
And then like if there's a Junkrat in the vicinity, you'll hear him give an audible, what?
I said Billy Jr. No, I didn't. I wanted so bad. Zombie, if this character ever gets made, this is our child. This is our child.
It'll be the proudest day ever then whenever she makes it into Overwatch. Like sending off the child to college.
It will. It will.
You need to have a sit down with Shade, and you need to tell her to stop shooting me in the head in order to get a lot of kills in Rainbow Six.
Did she do it again?
She did it again.
To be fair, I've killed you a bunch of times trying to play Rainbow
But you
Six.
don't do it on purpose.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you're just so killable.
At least you can admit it.
I should probably send an invite to Nate.
I'll let you know when I get a message from him. But I myself need an invite.
I was talking to the party.
Oh.
Here, I'll just leave it
No.
And then I got her 2 cookies from McDonald's, and she was like, okay.
Stop looking at Junkrat and get us into a
I'm
game
not.
while we wait.
I'm not. You're the party leader.
Oh, that was beautiful. I just hear the Junkrat scream.
I'm like blushing. I was looking at his emotes because I only have one of his emotes, and I was wondering, like, if I want to buy an emote, what emote would I want? And maybe I just kind of sat there for a minute looking at him.